Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are, and welcome to the weekly holiday show, spring edition, finally, hosted by Mr. James. That's who I am. And here are your selected holidays for the week of March 27th through April 2nd. So, starting off on Monday, where we start, it is Joe Day. Joe can mean a cup of Joe, which people call coffee, or it could be someone who is named Joe or a version of it. Josephine, Joette, all those different things. Why do they have this day? I mean, I question a lot of these holidays, why they have them at all. But you can celebrate it as Coffee Day. You can celebrate it as someone you know who's named Joe, or maybe even look around for the name Joe, right? Or something that has to do with, the name Joe. Find it in signs, find it in something that is written down somewhere and look for the name. It could be kind of like a game. Yeah. Anyways, Tuesday, it's something on a stick day. This could mean food that you eat on a stick. I mean, one thing you can eat on a stick, of course, we know are corn dogs. Some people make shish kebabs, which are a stick with maybe different vegetables and sometimes meat on it, and they barbecue that, which in the spring is something people like to do. But also think of eating other foods with a stick. Have you ever tried fondue? I mean, you have little sticks where you dip things into chocolate. It sounds delicious, and it is. So maybe on Tuesday, have at least one thing you can have on a stick. Otherwise, get two sticks together and eat your meals, because those are how chopsticks work. Yeah. Wednesday, it's Mom and Pop Business Day. That means local businesses. That means small businesses, not the Amazons and Walmarts. We're talking about small businesses that you can go into, which are owned by people that you can see. You generally don't see the owners of, I don't even think I've ever seen the owner of Amazon in person, right? Never see that. Or, these large businesses that, have a lot of people working for them. The mom and pop businesses need to stay in business, and they might not sell a lot of things, but they definitely need your help, and they're part of your community. So please go and help them out and see what they've got, right? It's always a good thing. Thursday, it's Walk in the Park Day, which should be every single day. And if you don't have a park, walk where you can and be safe. Walk with a friend. But definitely go out and walk. Definitely get part of nature, within your life. Enjoy trees, enjoy the ground, wildlife. Just be out. Don't stay inside all the time. It's winter was all about cold. And even though it's kind of cold today, it's still sunny, and it's worth going out. Where I am, I'm going to go out. But where you are, find a way to get out. And if you listen to this in your place where it is crazy cold, then make the inside your park, right? Have fun and get some exercise out of it. Friday, it is prom day. Now, a prom is something that generally teenagers in high school go to in their junior and even senior year. Most people know it as a senior year prom, but so a prom is short for promenade, which is basically walking around dressed up and kind of making a spectacle out of yourself. And in this case, the prom that's been celebrated in the United States for many years is basically a giant dance where students get to dress up and for one night basically make it into a big deal. The only problem is some people think of it as a time to play pranks on others and do horrible things, and not a lot of people have good memories of the prom. It is also a case of heartbreak that happens and such, but also new love. So prom could be your holiday to just dress a little bit differently than you normally do, or dress in what you would consider to be dressed up, right? Make something different on that day. And yeah, live your own prom. Maybe every day you should do something a little bit like that. Thinking about that. Saturday, it is handmade day. That means anything that you make by hand. Crafts can be one thing. Music can be another thing. something that's handmade. Make something for someone. Give forward. I mean, isn't that how life should be anyways? And you could even make what's on Sunday, which is a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, because that's the day it is. Of course, I'm gonna take fault with that. Peanut butter and jam is my jam, because jelly is kind of like fruit juice and gelatin, and jam is basically like taking the fruit and crushing it up. And to me, that means it's better for me, and I get to kind of really taste the fruit. But can we argue that a nut butter bread and some sort of squished berry or fruit doesn't go well together? I mean, it's delicious, right? Even if you're allergic to peanut butter, you can find something else, some sort of other nut butter or seed butter. And yeah, it's a perfect thing if you're going in the park to bring, or you're going to a prom somewhere. I mean, you never know what they're going to have there to eat. And it's something you can maybe put on a stick and buy at a mom and pop business. I mean, while you're drinking your Joe. And yeah. Did I include everything? Yeah, I hope I did. Well, anyways, celebrate something this week, and I will see you soon.